My beloved child, listen to me now. Do not delay. Do not look away. This moment is not ordinary, and this message did not find you by chance. I am speaking to you today because today your miracle will happen, and heaven is watching what you do with this moment. I am asking you to open your heart right now, because what you choose in these few moments will decide what unfolds next in your life. I am not here to frighten you, but I am here with urgency, because love sometimes speaks quickly when time matters. My child, I need your attention. Not tomorrow, not later. Now. I know how tired you are. I know how many times you have waited, hoped, prayed, and then wondered if anything would ever change. I know the disappointment you learned to hide behind strength. But today is different. Today is marked. Today is watched. Today carries a gift that was prepared before you even knew to ask for it. And yes, I am pleased when you open your heart now, because obedience opens doors that waiting alone cannot. You may be thinking, is this really for me? Listen closely. If it were not for you, you would not be here. I do not interrupt lives without reason. I do not call my children without purpose. You are not late, and you are not early. You are exactly where you must be. This is your moment. What I am offering today cannot be carried into tomorrow if it is rejected now. Not because I withdraw my love, but because some blessings are tied to timing. My beloved, I see heaven leaning in. I see angels standing ready. I see prayers rising that you thought were forgotten. And I tell you this with tenderness and truth. Your miracle is already prepared. It is not being created. It is not being decided. It is ready. What remains is your response. Will you open your heart now, or will you hesitate because fear has trained you to delay joy? I know your story. I know the nights when you whispered my name with tears on your pillow. I know the days when you smiled for others, but felt empty inside. I know the questions you were afraid to ask out loud. I know how many times you told yourself to expect less so it would hurt less. But my child, today I ask you to expect me. Not cautiously, not half-heartedly, fully. Do not think this urgency means danger. It means opportunity. It means alignment. It means heaven and earth are meeting at this point in your life. Love is calling you forward, not pushing you away. I am not angry with you. I am pleased with you. And yes, it brings joy to my heart when you open this message now, because it tells me you still trust me enough to listen. You have been standing at the edge of change without realizing it. You felt restlessness in your spirit. You felt a quiet stirring you could not explain. That was me. I was preparing you for today. I was softening the soil of your heart so that what I speak now can take root and grow quickly. Some seeds take time, but some moments are meant for immediate planting. This is one of them. My child, do not underestimate what happens when you choose me quickly. Delay has robbed you before. You waited for certainty, for signs, for reassurance, and fear dressed itself as wisdom. But today I tell you clearly, your miracle is not waiting on proof. It is waiting on trust. Trust does not mean you understand everything. It means you open your heart even while questions remain. I am not asking you to run blindly. I am asking you to step willingly. I am not asking you to be fearless. I am asking you to be faithful. And faith sometimes looks like opening your heart when you are tired of being disappointed. Faith looks like listening even when part of you wants to protect itself from hope. Heaven is watching not to judge you, but to respond to you. Every movement of your heart matters right now. Every yes you whisper, every wall you lower, every tear you release, it all opens space for me to move. You are not alone in this moment. I am closer than you realize. I am speaking gently but firmly because I love you too much to let you miss what I have prepared. My beloved, there are doors that only open when you respond immediately. Not because I rush you, but because delay gives doubt time to speak. Doubt will tell you to wait until you feel ready. But readiness is not a feeling. Readiness is obedience. And you are more ready than you think, because I would not call you if you were not. You have learned to survive. Today I am calling you to receive. Survival taught you how to endure, but receiving will teach you how to live. Do not confuse caution with wisdom in this moment. Wisdom is hearing my voice and responding while it is clear. This clarity you feel right now is not accidental. It will not linger forever if ignored. That is why I speak with urgency and love together. I know your fears. I know the voice that says, "What if nothing happens again?" I know the memory of past disappointments that makes you guard your heart. But hear me clearly. This is not the same moment. This is not the same season. You are not the same person. And I am doing something new that requires a new response from you. My child, I am smiling over you as I speak. Not because you are perfect, but because you are willing. Even your hesitation has not driven me away. I am still here, still calling, still offering. But I will be honest with you, because love speaks truth. This moment matters. What you do now will shape what unfolds next. Type Father, I love you beyond words if He's the center of your whole life. Open your heart. Let go of the need to control how the miracle arrives. Let go of the demand to understand every step. Let go of the fear that whispers you are asking for too much. You are not asking for too much. You are asking me, and I am enough. I see the path ahead. You see only the next step. That is enough. You do not need to carry the whole journey in your mind. You only need to say yes in your spirit. Heaven responds to yes. Heaven moves when faith speaks. Heaven rejoices when my children trust me enough to open their hearts without delay. My beloved, do not scroll past this moment in your life. Do not treat it as just another message. I am speaking to you personally, intentionally, lovingly. You asked for change. You asked for relief. You asked for a sign. This is your sign. This is your invitation. This is your moment. Today your miracle will happen, not because you earned it, but because you are loved. And I will be happy when you open your heart now, because love always rejoices when it is received. Stay with me. Listen. Open yourself. What comes next will confirm what I am speaking now. My beloved child, come closer and listen to me. I want you to know this with certainty. Deep in your heart and beyond your doubts, this moment was planned before you were born. It did not surprise me that you are here now, hearing these words. Long before your name was spoken on earth, long before your first breath, I saw this very hour. I saw you sitting with questions in your heart, longing for clarity, hoping for change, wondering if your life truly matters the way you feel it should. I knew you would reach this moment, and I prepared it with care and love. Nothing about your life has been accidental. Not your birth, not your path, not even the seasons that felt wasted or delayed. I have been watching you from the very beginning. When you were small and innocent, when your heart trusted easily, I was there. When life hardened you, when disappointment taught you caution, I was still there. When you cried tears no one else saw, I saw them. When you prayed prayers you were not sure I heard every word. Not one sigh escaped my notice. Not one tear fell without meaning. You may look back and see moments that feel disconnected, times that seem like mistakes or wrong turns. But I see a continuous story, carefully held together by my hand. Even the delays you resented, even the waiting that exhausted you, were not signs of abandonment. They were pauses written into your story on purpose. I was shaping you, protecting you, and keeping certain doors closed until your heart and your strength were ready to walk through them.